It is the first day of May, so I mean, next stop is June, and that means summer. It's going to get hot before the end of this month, though. The sun's going to be bright. Please trust me, the sun will come back. So we got to talk about melanoma.
Researchers are using a personalized mRNA vaccine along with immunotherapy drug Keytruda. Early results from the study have shown that just 22% of people had had a reoccurrence on this.
Oh.
And that's compared to 44% of people only received immunotherapy treatment. And this is significant because right now, 50% of the people who get melanoma have a recurrence of it.
Vaccine. Well, how far, Doctor, welcome back to Good Day Philadelphia. How far along are we with this vaccine?
Oh, thank you, Mike. This vaccine is in phase 2 studies. The phase 2 study just completed, and it looks so promising that a randomized phase 3 study is about to be launched later this summer.
How many phases are there in the studies?
Just 3.
3.
So after that, the FDA has to make a decision on whether or not to approve it.
And we should say that doctors with Penn Medicine's Abramson Cancer Center and an expert when it comes to melanoma and skin cancer. So
that's why we invited him on the show.
Yes, it is. So in your experience with treating melanoma and handling patients, how significant is this if we can get this, this vaccine?
This is a scientific breakthrough because it's the first example of an mRNA vaccine used for cancer, but it's still in clinical trials. So I just want to emphasize that we still don't know if it's truly safe and effective until we do the phase 3 study.
But it's interesting how it's going to work. It would be personalized to you, the patient.
That's right. So they take the patient's tumor when it's cut out of them, and they take a piece of the DNA, sequence it, and then design mRNAs against the mutated parts of the DNA.
For that one human.
That's right. So each patient will have a different vaccine injected into their arm.
And it's important to note, too, that so far, and what we've learned from the studies, is that it doesn't apply to everyone who's dealing with melanoma, right? There's certain cases.
That's right. The vast majority of melanoma is actually stage 1, and surgery alone will cure you. And that's why this vaccine may not be appropriate for that.
Yeah.
But we are going to be testing this broadly in patients with stage 2, 3, and 4 melanoma to see where it exactly will fit.
I think I got something on my arm. Let's say, people at home, start looking at your body. Is there something on there you think looks funny? What are we supposed to look for?
Right. This is a great mnemonic that you can remember easily, A, B, C, D. So asymmetry is the mole changing in the shape. The border, is it irregular? The color, is there a change in color within the mole? And the diameter. So if any of those are true for the mole that you're looking at, go see a dermatologist.
Yeah, and you can go online. There's plenty of pictures of skin situations that you should be aware of.
And the reason why this is so key is because if you catch it in stage 1, what are your odds then of getting through it?
You have more than a 90% chance of a cure with surgery alone, and there are great surgeons at Penn Medicine and in the area. So definitely get checked out.
Well, let's go through these things we should know by now. You got to wear sunscreen. Of course,
even on cloudy days, right? Every day.
Sunscreen. Why do they even have SPF 30? Why don't we just go SPF 1000?
Yeah, well,
why is there an SPF 20 or 15?
It's a good question, but I think you know, in order for you not to be caked with white
zinc oxide,
you don't want to be too high. But SPF 30 is a great recommendation, and applying it every 2 hours if you're swimming. You can also use long sleeve shirts and wear hats and seek out shade. We want you to enjoy the sun, but do it safely.
And what about folks who tan? Because a lot of folks like to go to tanning salons.
No.
Yeah,
is there any way to do it if you want to tan and do it in a healthy way, or no?
There really is no role for tanning salons anywhere. This is a very easy way to get a lot of UV exposure all at once. And there's a definite link between tanning salons and melanoma.
Hey, do you have a less chance of melanoma if you're a person of color?
So people of color have melanin pigment, which is actually a natural sunscreen.
Right.
So there's less of a risk, but it is still important just for your aging and to avoid wrinkles to wear some sunscreen.
Yeah. That's true. Didn't Bob Marley die from melanoma?
Bob Marley died of a rare form of melanoma called acromelanoma. That's under the toenail, and it's spread internally. Wow. And so that is a risk for people of color.
Yeah.
But how do you prevent that? Because I wouldn't think, I mean...
Cover your feet?
That's a very rare cancer, and there really isn't a way to protect yourself from that. But we're doing research on that right now.
How am I supposed to get sunscreen in my back if I'm alone? What do you advise, doctor?
Make some friends, or
Make a friend.
You better start stretching, you know.
Good Lord.
I start with the top, and then I take some more, and then I go in the bottom and try to meet in the middle there.
And pull a rotator cuff. Good to see you.
Thank you so much. Thanks for having me.